Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. In this episode we are going to open another platinum hobby. Now this is going to be the last hobby platinum that I open for a while. That'll leave one on the shelf, and I am going to look into getting more before I deplete the last of it. Now, I am going to be opening a lot of 2025 Series 1 for the foreseeable future. If you happen to watch this video without watching the first Series 1 video that I did earlier this evening, the first video of the new product, or if you don't, goodness gracious, if you haven't checked that out, there are going to be seven now. I opened the first one, so I have 7 hobbies left, 2 jumbos, and 4 value boxes. I'm going to be getting more of everything, but I think I'm going to start by getting more jumbos. Now, this here is last year's Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. We don't know if they're going to have 24 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. I would be ecstatic because of the immense rookie class that we just had last year. I have opened a tremendous amount of Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. 23 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. I have pulled some real bangers out of this product. Most, if not all of them, came from retail. This hobby that I'm opening now is probably only my 3rd hobby. And there's another on-card Tarnock. Scratches all down it. Not to mention that I have no idea who Freddie Tarnock even is. This is only the 3rd hobby, and most of the hobby has been okay, but I haven't hit anything super out of a hobby like I was when this first came out last year. I bought cases and cases of blasters, and nearly every blaster. Now there's some refractors in here. Come on, this is a refractor. It says refractor on the back, but I'm not exactly looking for the refractors. I'm looking for big hits. Like I said, I have opened so much Platinum Anniversary that I don't know, I could make maybe 3 sets, at least 2. And all of this is just, there is no value to any of this unless it is a number or an autograph or Gunner, Adley, Corbin, the top 3 bigs from last year, or 2023. Christopher Morel, Logo Fractor, Topps Logo Fractor, 14 of, goodness gracious, 14 of 499. And so there's Royce Lewis, Fuchsia Shimmer, 46 of 100. See, that's the kind of stuff that's just, there's no value unless you're a Royce Lewis collector. twins collector. If you're trying to make the rainbow. There's just Oswaldo Cabrera. Now that's a 71 of 75. That's a not a gold. Oh my gosh, it's rose gold. Rose gold. That's a rose gold to 75. That's probably the most decent of the four up there right now. There's just... It's a great card product. I like this product. It was my favorite until Bowman's Best come out. There's another... Ron Howard. There's another auto. Bowman's Best. 24 Bowman's Best is my new favorite. I just I need to get some more of that as well, but I have all this 25 Series 1 that I'm going to open for the channel right now because everybody's chasing the new stuff, you know. Everybody's looking for this rookie, that rookie, parallel, numbered card, auto, you name it, they're looking for it. I'm wondering if that's all the hits out of this box. There's a Gunner. There's a Ken Griffey refractor. This is probably my fifth Gunner. I was all ready to send the first four off to PSA to get them graded and slabbed for to get them graded to see if you know they still had a resale, but I decided to skip that, and I'm going to check the market again later. Here comes a X-Fractor. Bubba Thompson X-Fractor, non-numbered. This box is underwhelming, to say the least. To be honest, for me, and I already have it, but that Ken Griffey Jr. is probably the only really cool, I don't know about cool, but the only card to me that I have to go back through these to look for the image variations. I had pulled a Babe Ruth image variation that, again, if I'm not mistaken, it's at PSA right now. It's getting slabbed. I don't know what it's... I mean, it's getting graded and slabbed. I mean, I don't know the... 72 of 75. There's a true rose gold. Brian Reynolds, 72 of 75. I'm not a Babe Ruth fan exactly, so I'll be 72 of 75. There's another rose gold Xavier Edwards rookie card. So I'll be looking for some Babe Ruth collectors out there to see if we can make a trade. Last pack, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew, okay. Two of 75. Tris Speaker. It's not a bad looking card. Another rose gold. There's about 4 rose golds. 4 75s. 9 minutes. Let me give you guys something else. You know what? Let me grab a couple of... let me grab some Topps Chrome update for you folks. I have some I haven't opened yet. And I'm curious to see what's in there. I haven't opened... I have Well, after this, I have 10 blaster, 10 mega boxes left. No, that's all right. Sorry about that. Get these unwrapped real quick. It's been a while since I've opened some update anyways. I'm trying not to bleed through the burn through. I'm trying not to burn through my update because well, you just can't get it anymore right now for a reasonable price. And I, like most, like reasonable prices, so let's see. Alright, pack 1, Mega 1. Let's see. I'm looking for lava lamps, ray waves, of course. Big hits would be nice, but that's a refractor. Big hits would be nice, however, I'm not looking. I don't know. There's something in there, maybe? Oh. Jason Dominguez, Luis Arise, Shenton. Say that right? Duval. I think I have that All-Stars Jason Dominguez. Sure, it's nice to pull a big hit, but that's not what I... Oh. Garcia Pilar. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an Ellie De La Cruz image variation. And if I am looking at this thing, I need to put it underneath the glasses, the microscope. But if I'm looking at this thing is clean. This is another. Centering is good. Wow. That is a slab-worthy card. Notice I didn't say graded. Whether it grades... Well, it's going to grade higher than an 8. At least a 9. Just based on preliminary inspection. And I'm very thorough when it comes to looking at my cards. You don't know what PSA is going to do to them exactly, but I can tell you that regardless, it is definitely worth slabbing. Francisco Lindor. That card looks muted. Doesn't look vibrant. The colors don't look vibrant. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Several cards in chrome this year. There's a Mike Trout out there that I've seen or that I've pulled. There's a green. Whoa, look at this. A Ray Wave and an X-Fractor of the same player in the same pack in the same Mega. We have a green Ray Wave or Lava. Wow. Check that bad boy out. You know, I have a purple, a gold, now a green, a refractor. Heck, 70 of 99. Maybe I should go for the Jordan Westberg Rainbow. I keep pulling his rookie debut cards. And nobody seems to want them. I got them on eBay. Maybe they're overpriced. I don't know, but... oh, that's a nice one. Colton Cowser. I'm just going to set it up there out of the way for now. Alright, that was Mega 1 down. Mega 2 coming up, but these 3 cards are... Look at that. I mean, I know that these are not nearly as coveted as the Trues, but there's a nice one. I don't have this one yet in an X-Fractor. I do have a I don't have a Blaze Alexander collection going, but I do have some of his cards and some of his parallels. I'm not selling them. I mean, I'm not actively trying to sell them on eBay, but I have them. Yamamoto. I don't have this Marte in an X-Fractor either. I don't believe I do. I'm sorry. Maybe the Westbergs are overpriced. I don't know, but I've got quite a few of the parallels now. So, Colt Keith, not a refractor. Gallo. Okay. So we get a Skeens Ray Wave, but the bad news is, of course, the Ray Wave makes it a little harder, but this card looks OC. I'm gonna have to inspect that one really well, but that's if that card by first glance was perfectly centered. There's another nice one. That would have been a good card. I have the refractor rookie debut I have the refractor. Okay. I have this rookie debut in a refractor, and I have the true rookie card in a refractor. There, got it out. Jung-Hoo Lee. 3 packs left. 16 minutes. Keeping it under 20. Trying to keep it under 20 anyway. Okay, that is... Look at that. That's a Joey Gallo Ray Wave. Joey Gallo was one of my favorite Rangers. This card doesn't play. Not for me or anybody, really. I don't know if anybody's collecting a rainbow of Verdugo, but that's a green aqua Ray Wave. There's a... I don't think I've pulled the X-Fractor of that parallel either, rookie debut. So there's another one to go with the rainbow, if it's considered part of the rainbow. Last pack, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. Jackson Holiday. Glad you guys got to watch me. Oh, look at that. I think this is my second. This is my second Chrome Stratospheric Stars. I think my first one is Fernando Tatis. I think my first one was Yamamoto. So that was a pretty good rip. I'm glad you folks were here to watch me pull that Ellie. That is something that, and all the cards that I have ripped in the last, well, I got back into cards Series 1 last year. My goodness, I ripped so much Series 1. Anyhow, to my knowledge, I've only pulled 2 image variations. The other one was a Julio Rodriguez with the sunglasses on. And this is my second, but if I'm being honest, I think this one hits harder. I'm going to have to get that Skeens with the plate, but I can look at it even from here and see that it's way left. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. Please leave me a comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know if there's something that you'd like to see ripped on the channel. If I have it, I'll rip it. If I don't, I'll look into getting it. Again, thanks and have a good evening.